Ground, we're choking. If we break their posture and I get my hand in the collar, my posture's up. He's giving me space to get in my scissor sweep. But sometimes we can't get these guys down. Like they're just resistant and leaning back. If they're resistant, again, I have to control this distance. So if I can't bring him down to me, I have to go back and get him. So he's leaning back, he's kind of pulling out. When he does that, I'm gonna start to one, I'm over exaggerating right now, but I need to start to one side. I'm gonna come up on the other side and I need to get on my hand. Okay, I'm getting on my hand. If I'm down on my elbow, he can still push me back to my back and kind of get me back to where I started. So I need to get up on my hand here, okay? And now when he pushes me, I can use my hand behind me to kind of maintain him. And what I'm trying to do is when he's, and this arm goes all the way over his shoulder, and I'm hugging his shoulder and blocking his elbow, okay? And now when I open my guard, but when I'm ready, I'm gonna open my guard, I'm gonna take my hips to his hips, and now look, I'm straightening out my foot here, and I'm looking behind me. Boom, 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 and I'm rolling. Or sit-up sweep. Fanning my hands is what I call advanced sweep, okay? So, I'm here, he's leaning back, he doesn't want to engage. I'll start to one side, I'll come to the other side, sit up on my hand, open my guard, hips to his hips, block the arm, straighten this foot out, look behind me, look. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, let's go ahead and practice that. Boom, and I go for the sweep. He tries to push me back, but he puts his hands to the mat when he does it. He's trying to push me with his chest to the back. All I'm doing is look, the hand that's behind me, as I fall back, I'm finding his wrist. This hand's going over his arm, finding my wrist. Look, when I'm trying to, if I can't wrap that, just look, get your arm behind his armpit and pull him with your arm. And look, his wrist pops up and I can grab my own wrist. Now I'm gonna hip escape on the same side, get my leg high on his back to control his posture. I'm pulling with my elbow down as I slide his wrist up this ramp on my thigh here. Boom, and I look to get the Kimura and the finish, okay? So again, I come up, boom, I go for it, he defends, but he makes a mistake of dropping his hand to the mat. I'm gonna hug, drop, find his wrist, and look, push his wrist away in the air, then lock it up. Once you have this grip, you're not letting go. You're not fumbling around, you're not doing any of this. Boom, that's it. Hip escape, heavy on his back, slide up. As you pull down, this is important, pull the shoulder down as you slide the wrist back, and look for the tap behind the Kimura. Okay, so let's try this. Hands to the ground, he keeps his hands in tight, like on my body. Look, I'm gonna scoop my butt back a little to give me space, and I'm just gonna loop around his head, find his chin and cup it. Cup his chin. As you're falling back to pull him into your guard, get your hand on top of your other hand, just like this, okay? Just like this. I'm not trying to do this or do this or do this. Just boom, right on top. So when I'm here, I get my hand right on top. Look, just cut it off. I'm gonna pull him into my guard here, and now as I extend, I'm keeping this elbow tight. I'm gonna roll my hands into his chin and finish. Okay, it's like a little dirty boom. I'm rolling my hand up into his trachea, contracting it, and look, when my guard is closed, when I finish, I'm almost bridging. I'm pushing him away with my hips. Pushing his hips away as I pull his head away. So his hips and his head are moving away as I roll my hands up and finish. So let's just go ahead and try it. It's easier. It's hard for me to show. It's easier for you guys to tinker with.